Hello, Sagittarius. This is Barb at Mystic Door Tarot, and this is your weekly intuitive tarot reading for this week of October 25th through the 31st. And thank you so much for joining me today, and if you are new to my channel, welcome. Please be sure to subscribe and join me daily for my quick glance daily readings. Now, a huge reminder, Sagittarius, these are general readings, so take what resonates, leave the rest, and maybe check out your sun, moon, or rising sign as they might resonate with you more for the week ahead. And I am using the Santa Muerte Tarot deck for this week's Halloween reading. All right, Sagittarius, let's get shuffling. We're going to take a look at the messages and guidance from Spirit in your cards for the week ahead. Okay, top three cards. First card, the King of Swords, the Three of Cups, and the Eight of Cups. All right. Well, I'm picking up an energy of you, Sagittarius, making a voluntary choice to leave someone or something behind. You're making a change in regards to your future, and this is going to be going down what I'm going to say a very uncertain path, as you don't have it all figured out. But you know in your heart that this is the best way to go. So your first card here, Sagittarius, is the King of Swords. So first message I have coming through is certainly you're realizing or hearing some kind of truth to a situation or someone that is around you. So something is being made very abundantly clear to you in regards to an individual. Could be someone that you have a relationship with, someone that you're seeing, maybe a partner. Could also be a family member. And with the King of Swords energy, you're being alerted to the truth in regards to this person, and it's changing what you had believed to be true, because now the truth is being revealed and exposed. Now, for others, the truth that this King of Swords is bringing out is in regards to maybe a circumstance, a situation that you're in, possibly a job, so your workplace. And there could be something that you're getting alerted to where you're changing your mind. And all this energy that I'm feeling for the week ahead is you're making a voluntary choice to leave something behind. So what I'm picking up is that for some of you, you left your emotions out of what I feel that was something that maybe happened in the past. And for some of you, you kind of jump to conclusions, Sagittarius, without knowing the truth of the facts. And that's what's coming out now. And for some of you, this is something that happened way back. And now you're realizing that you might have made a mistake. So for some, the King of Swords is bringing truth about someone or some situation that's happening currently, but I'm also picking up that maybe for a few select Sagittarians, you're finding out the truth about something that happened, what I'm going to say is possibly years ago, and you're trying to figure out how you can kind of rectify the misunderstanding. Now, your next card being the Three of Cups here. An indication that you're getting together with people that you love, your good friends, possibly family, work associates, coworkers. So this can be some type of celebration. Possibly celebrating like moving on from either a relationship that was kind of stagnant or you just felt that something wasn't right. And the King of Swords might have revealed something to you. So you decided to end the relationship and move on. And celebrating here with your friends because you just feel lighter and you feel free. Now, this can also definitely be a few of your coworkers as you're going to be moving on from the job that you're currently at. Maybe you found out something in regards to you advancing in the company maybe wasn't going to happen. So you're looking for greener pastures, you might say. And you put in your notice, you're resigning, and you're going to be moving on. And so you're out celebrating with friends as you're not going to see them in the future, or maybe not as much. But this number 3 numerology of this card is an indication that there's some new beginnings coming in. So I definitely feel the King of Swords this week is dropping the truth bomb on something. Now your next card, the 8 of Cups. So this is the one that tells the whole story because the 8 of Cups is going over how you feel about things, your emotions. This can be in regards to your job, relationships, where you're living, what you want out of life. And you're making the decision here. Even though this is a skeleton, you can tell the thought process going on. So you're making a decision here. And you can see the skeletons just dripping with emotions and thinking. And the final outcome to this process is going to be your movement forward. Even though this card is ruled by the moon, it has that energy to it, so you're not privy to what's waiting for you. You're just going with your emotions, your intuition that moving forward is the way to go. So the 8 of Cups is definitely moving away from something that wasn't serving a purpose to you anymore. And that could have been a relationship that you're in, Sagittarius. It could possibly be where you were living. Maybe you were tired of where you were living and you're moving to someplace new. And certainly it can be in regards to the job that you were doing. Maybe it was unfulfilling, not challenging, not exciting. So you're definitely making a voluntary choice to move forward. So the 8 of Cups is actually Pisces card in energy. So yeah, you could really be tapping into your intuition, just trusting your gut. And this card, even though it has a lot of the moon energy to it, it's ruled by Saturn. So it represents time. And it's the right time for you to move on. The 8 numerology of this card is an indication there is an abundance of possibilities and opportunities out there for you, Sagittarius. So you're headed towards that energy, that light, you might say. Now, your numerology for your tarot cards is number 12, which reduces to 3, which is a huge indication that you're heading off to new beginnings. Now, I'm going to pull another tarot card here. It's going to be a very distinct and focused message from Spirit. So what does Spirit want to say to Sagittarius for this very special Halloween week? Okay. Got the Major Arcana card, the High Priestess. So the main message coming through from Spirit for you, Sagittarius, is to trust in your intuition, listen to your inner guiding voice, as it's going to steer you in the right direction. The High Priestess here represents wisdom, possibly spending some time in meditation, thinking deeply about your future, what you want. Now, if you can see right here, she's holding a key. Right there. The blade kind of hides the top of the key, but she's holding this key. This is a reminder that all the answers and direction and guidance that you need are within you, Sagittarius. You just need to tap into your higher self, trusting in your perception on things, your intuition, connecting with spirit for guidance and direction. And we always see a crescent moon with the high priestess, and she's got her skeleton foot resting on it. There are things that you cannot see. It's kind of tied into this card. There's no guarantees in regards to your future. You just need to trust in your intuition and that direction, that guidance. And that's coming from within the key. That's the connection to feel sure about like moving forward. So Spirit sending you this card, this message this week, indicating to trust in your intuition, the signs, the signals, the direction it's pointing you in. And with your current cards here, it's certainly going to be for your benefit. All right, I am going to pull 3 clarifying cards for this week's reading to see what additional information Spirit is releasing to us. Top 3 cards, and we've got the Queen of Cups, the 8 of Wands, and the 3 of Pentacles. Well, the Queen of Cups, she's second only to the High Priestess in your psychic abilities, Sagittarius. So we're getting a very similar message to the High Priestess card to really tap into your higher self, trust your inner guiding voice, your intuition, your perception on things, moving forward in your future. And you have the 8 of Wands, which means there's something that's coming in, something that's happening, possibly with the Wands. This has got a strong indication to be connected to the King of Swords, communication rapidly coming in. You're learning the truth about something, whether it's a relationship, something job related, or possibly where you're living. There's something coming in this week where you're going to have to make some decision. And then with the 3 of Pentacles, for some of you, this is definitely in regards to work. This is a card of people noticing you, Sagittarius, your gifts, your talents. It's a very new energy, possibly could be indicating a new job, new project, something of that nature. And then this number 3 energy. So something's coming together and something is maybe alerting you once again to the truth about something. So with the 3 of Pentacles, you could be going off in a new direction, whether it's a new job, a new home, possibly a new relationship. But all the while, trusting in your intuition, Sagittarius, because that seems to be the major message this week, no matter what is going on. So let me put this a little bit off to the side. And let's take a look at which crystal your angels and guides have chosen for the week ahead. Okay, we have lepidolite. Well, as always, your angels and guides are indicating the perfect crystal for you for the week ahead. Because lepidolite is all about trusting in the universe, to be able to know exactly where you're meant to be, removing any doubt about what's going on around you, Sagittarius. It's an indication that you just need to trust and move forward. That kind of energy, this crystal, is associated with your third eye and crown chakra. So your third eye, your 6th chakra, that's your perception, your intuition, and to trust it. And your crown chakra, that's your 7th chakra, your connection with the divine. So they are intertwined. So it's also an indication to make sure you're paying attention to and trusting any intuitive feelings that you are indeed feeling this week, because this is spirit, your angels, your guides, getting messages through to you, even if you don't understand why something might keep showing up. Could be repetitive numbers, could be something that's like trying to distract you, get your attention. This is the crystal or stone of transition, and you are transitioning in a certain area of your life right now, Sagittarius, whether you realize it or not. Could be a transition in regards to your work, your career. Could be a transition into where you're living, your moving house. And it certainly could be a transition in regards to relationships, maybe family members. But there's an indication here that this is the right time, perfect timing for this transition to occur. So meditating with the lepidolite can give you more clarity and a feeling of support and guidance, and helping you to enjoy these new beginnings that are coming in for the week ahead. All right. Now let's take a look at your Halloween Oracle card message for the week ahead. Okay. And you received the lamp. Remembrance. The lamp. Now, Sagittarius, with Halloween at the end of the week, this card, this message might be turning up in regards to people that have passed on from your life. It's a reminder to celebrate their life rather than mourning their death. So this simply can be an indication of remembrance, and often leaving a lamp or a light in the window, and it honors those who have passed on. So this might be for a few specific Sagittarians to have this kind of remembrance this week and honor that memory with those that have indeed passed on. Now keep in mind, this is the best week, with the last day of the week being the 31st, the best time to try to connect with your ancestors, possibly meditating with the lepidolite crystal on the 31st, asking for messages, signs from your ancestors that have passed on. It's the best day out of the year to get some possible answers or connections or responses to those in the spiritual realm. Now, I decided to pull one more card, more of a fortune-telling type card from the Lenormand deck. All right, and you received number 18, Dog, Fidelity. Okay. Well, this certainly can be in regards to your pet dog, who is always happy to see you, very loyal. But it can also be someone, like a person that's devoted to you, that I'm picking up might have like large brown eyes and maybe dark shaggy hair. This is kind of an indication there's somebody around you, Sagittarius, maybe a loyal friend, somebody who's very sincere, always happy to help. So there must be a reason why this card is coming to you, Sagittarius. I'm actually going to pull a clarifying card as to why this is coming out for you this week. Could be also for some of you, you had a pet dog that passed on, and that's kind of tied to this Lamp Oracle card message. Okay, well, the Five of Cups came out. So this definitely could be that some of you are thinking about maybe some pets that you lost in the past. You know, it was that little furry friend that was always there for you whenever you had a decision to make or a tough choice, because actually having a pet with you and just petting the fur of the animal is almost like a meditation in itself, calming you down, having you just be focused. So that's the energy that I feel is coming through, that you miss having that kind of companion around you, Sagittarius. So yeah, what I'm picking up, some of you might be thinking about getting another pet, and that would also tie into the new beginnings. All right, let me just push this up. So Sagittarius, there's obviously a huge indication for you to trust your instincts, your intuition this week, as there is some kind of truth here. Something that's being exposed or coming out. And that's going to change how you perceive things and look at things and what you want to do for your future. So yeah, the King of Swords is that energy of truth being exposed. And then with the Three of Cups, you're making a voluntary they're giving me additional messages. Yes, you're celebrating with your friends in regards to whatever you find out here with the King of Swords. It's lightening the load. But this is what I wanted to say. With the Eight of Cups, you're making a voluntary choice after exploring your emotions, your feelings, to move on from whatever this truth is in regards to someone that maybe you're dating, possibly a partner, could be a family member, whatever it is, you could be moving on. It could be something that's even revealed in regards to your work. Possibly information on like how promotable you are. And you're kind of not happy with the information that comes through. So you're making a choice here to move on. And then your numerology for your 3 tarot cards here is number 3. New beginnings, new starts, new adventure, a new job, a new project, and then Spirit. Sending you the High Priestess. Definite message to trust in your intuition, tap into your higher self for that wisdom, that guidance, that direction, which is going to steer you in the right way. You've got the clarifying cards here. With the Queen of Cups, same message. Trusting your intuition. The Eight of Wands, something's coming in very quickly. This is tied to your King of Swords. Truth. Something's coming in which is going to lead you off in a new direction. And then you've got the Three of Pentacles. Could be job related, what you do for a living. Someone's noticing your gifts and talents. So it could actually be a job offer coming in for some of you. And then your angels and guides are suggesting the lepidolite crystal, as it is associated with your third eye and crown chakras. Trust in the universe. Trust in that intuition. Your angels and guides are always trying to send you messages and signs and signals to point you in the right way. Then your Halloween oracle card message is the lamp. Possibly for a few specific Sagittarians this week, it's in regards to remembering those that have passed on, to honor the memory of them rather than mourning the death, and possibly to put a light in the window as remembrance for whoever this might be. Your Lenormand card, dog, fidelity, possibly indicating a person that's very sincere and loyal to you, always there for you. But it could also be the remembrance of maybe a pet dog you had in your childhood. And for some reason, these memories are coming up as you realize how you felt with this undivided devotion from this pet. Always there for you, always happy to see you. And it was very soothing, hugging and petting this dog, this pet, this, which is like, as I said before, kind of a form of meditation in itself. Very calming. But your clarifying card here, it's thinking back to what you've lost. So definitely for some of you, this could be a pet that you lost, and you're just kind of remembering how that kind of loyalty made you feel on a daily basis. So what I'm really picking up for some of you is you're thinking about possibly getting a new best friend. So Taurus, main message this week, trust in your intuition. There is something that is ending this week because there is new beginnings. So something must end. Whether it's a relationship, a job, where you're living, some circumstance, something's ending, making way for what your numerology is saying, new beginnings. Thank you so much for joining me today. Please be sure to subscribe and help support my channel. And if you're interested in a private tarot card reading, my website link is listed below. Love and abundance to my Sagittarius family.